Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Tragedy at this family business. A restaurant owner shot and killed in broad daylight as a family mourns. The hunt is on for a killer. That does top our news this noon. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Rhonda Walker. We do follow this breaking news. It happened in Detroit's southwest side. Priya Mann is there talking with investigators on the scene. Priya, what have you been able to find out so far?
Rhonda, this is unbelievably tragic. That 59-year-old owner was shot and killed right by the front door there. And if we pan over, you can start to see that there's family members and friends here mourning for their friends. It appears as though this was a botched robbery. Detroit police say the victim was shot around 9:30 Thursday morning. Now, the windows here are bulletproof, but this man often left his door propped open so regulars could place their orders quickly. He was shot once in the chest and no money is missing. Police believe the victim may have known the shooter and that the shooter may have panicked. Now, this Coney Island is on Schaefer near Ethel in southwest Detroit, and it's been a mainstay here for 36 years. And this morning it was packed at around 8:30. Now, police believe there may have been a lull in the morning rush, and that's when the would-be robber approached. This Coney Island is owned by two brothers who immigrated to the States in 1975, and Frank and Tony were anchors in this community. In fact, people who've been employed here years ago are here now crying for their friend. You'll hear from the assistant chief in a moment, but also from the daughter of a woman who worked here, and she described Frank as a father figure.
And it took care of me and my mama now all our lives. And for somebody to do something like that to them, that's bold. They ain't deserve that.
He trusted the community liked him. People would come in, and even though the family said you should shut the door, he would always reach out and say, hey, what do you want to eat? From what I'm understanding, he's a very friendly guy, and he's been here forever. And so this is a tough one.
Very hard-working immigrant family, been here since 1975. This Coney Island open every day for the past 36 years. Police believe the victim may have known the shooter, and they are canvassing the area around here. The assistant chief saying once the shock wears off, he knows people will start talking because this Coney Island owner was beloved here. Reporting live from the southwest side, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Priya, you mentioned that the owners were brothers. Just curious, was the brother there, Tony, as well? And were there any other people there at the restaurant that may be able to help with a description of who police are looking for?
So, Rhonda, at this point, police are still trying to figure out that timeline. However, they do know that this place was packed at around 8:30, and then there may have been a lull about an hour later because there was no food on the grill. Nothing was being cooked at the time of this shooting. Again, this victim shot once in the chest, found lying dead right near the front doors there. Police are working to put together a timeline to see if there were any witnesses, anyone in the area who heard the shooting. Again, they believe this victim may have known the shooter. So a lot of questions at this hour.
Well, hopefully some people will come forward with information to help police piece this together. But in the meantime, our hearts certainly go out to this community and, of course, that family as well. Priya, thank you. Detroit Public Schools will not be forced to close its worst schools under a new ruling from the Snyder administration. The State School Reform Board today announced 47 Detroit schools qualify for closure because they have been in the bottom 5% for 3 consecutive years. Local 4's Guy Gordon explains why those schools are getting a 3-year reprieve.
The state is agreeing with the legal ruling, saying that this is a new district, so the old rules do not apply. And it essentially restarts the clock, meaning schools like Gompers Elementary have 3 more years to bring those numbers up and to make their performance acceptable. With mountains of debt eliminated, $1,100 more per pupil should make its way into the classroom this year. District officials believe the potential impact of that justifies this closure moratorium.
And so as we shift our focus to teaching and learning, as opposed to being distracted by the financial situation, the legislative situation, I think that is why we've seen the progress in the MAP scores in the last school year.
Gompers Elementary Middle in this very challenged Brightmoor neighborhood is one of the schools dodging the bullet. Welcome news to this mother and her award-winning daughter.
I would have been upset about it because I think this is an awesome school, it's an awesome building, and they're doing awesome things here.
I'm just happy that it's still open so I can still make sure I can at least reach out for those opportunities and grab them and take them as long as I can.
Charter school leaders are calling this decision unacceptable, saying it forces children to continue languishing in schools that are chronic underperformers. But the district says here, not so fast. That list is built on old data from the 2014-15 school year. They say subsequent improvements justify giving them this extra time. From the Brightmoor neighborhood on Detroit's west side, I'm Guy Gordon, Local 4.
All right, lots of reasons to be optimistic about the new school year. New this afternoon, the numbers are in for August auto sales. How did our Detroit auto companies do? Well, let's start with General Motors. Sales are down 5% from last August. Ford Motor Company also reporting declines with sales down 8%. Fiat Chrysler up 3% with the Jeep sales up 12%. Experts say overall industry sales are expected to be down about 5% as consumer demand is slowing down. What isn't slowing down is the excitement for the Labor Day holiday weekend around here and the great forecast we're going to have to enjoy Arts, Beats, and Eats, the Jazz Festival, the State Fair.
Things are looking up, Rhonda. We've got sunshine on the way for the holiday weekend. Now, this morning we start off with sun. I know folks in Port Huron, you had a bit of rain, and you still have a couple of raindrops, but they are fewer in number as we speak. Take a look at 4 Live radar. As I zoom in closer, the rain that was around earlier this morning, not as organized as it was just about an hour ago. Still have a few raindrops just here south of Harson's Island. You see how it stretches off to the west, and you see a couple of blips showing up around Mount Clemens, even right here, right around Harper Woods. Take a look at our sky cam. That is also being reflected here as we look at downtown Detroit. These are the clouds that have a couple of those raindrops just to the north of the city. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s, and we'll see cooler than average conditions for today. The raindrops that we have right now, they'll continue to dissipate over the next 15 minutes, so it'll be drier. With these winds out of the north, it keeps temperatures at bay, mainly staying in the low and mid 70s, along with the cloud cover too. Now, we still could see an isolated shower for the ride home, but does that mean rain for tonight's football game? Lions still in preseason, they're taking on the Bills. I've got your football forecast outside of Ford Field. Still have a tropical storm to our south. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about that sunshine for this holiday weekend. Does that mean warmer weather? Got the answer coming up in a few minutes, Rhonda. Now, remember, you can also get your 4-zone weather right here on Local 4. I'll have that in a few minutes, but you can also get it on the weather page of clickondetroit.com.
All right, Andrew, thank you. He faces some serious charges. This former Troy Athens band instructor is off the job and in court. He's facing some serious and disturbing charges. Local 4's Lauren Prodell is outside of federal court with more on this case that has stunned a school district.
The focus of today's preliminary exam will certainly be the evidence that was confiscated in this case. We're talking about Junaud's computers, tablets, iPhones. Both sides will go over that evidence to determine if this case goes to trial. Eric Junaud, the former assistant marching band director at Troy Athens High, has already long been fired by Troy Public Schools after he was charged in federal court with possession of child porn last August. 1 year later, Junaud will be back in court for a preliminary exam, potentially facing trial. According to the federal complaint, Junaud is linked to an online community of individuals who regularly send and receive child pornography. Junaud has admitted to downloading, trading, and possessing child porn. He admits that he has engaged in sexual explicit conversations with minor children online. Last year, the FBI confiscated his laptop, iPhone, and iPad. Agents say those devices contained at least 600 images of suspected child pornography. Today's exam taking place right behind me in just about an hour, around 1 o'clock. Something else to keep in mind, Junaud also has a plea hearing scheduled for the end of September, which means this case may end in a plea deal and not trial. We'll certainly stay on top of it. Reporting from downtown Detroit, Lauren Prodell, Local 4.
Lauren, thank you. Police in White Lake Township are investigating after a video camera was found hidden inside of a ladies' restroom at a local car dealership. The small camera was found by a female employee at Zott Chrysler Jeep dealership on Wednesday. Employees believe it was a small wide-angle camera positioned underneath the table just outside of the stall of the bathroom. As police search for one employee is now on administrative leave.
They started asking a few questions and interviewed an employee, and we thought best, probably not to have that employee come back to work until they've, finished their investigation. school supporting the athletic department.
And Zott says that he hopes this incident doesn't overshadow tonight's Milford-Lakeland football game and the big donation that his dealership raised in order to provide to Huron Valley Schools. They're presenting a check to Huron Valley Schools at that game for $60,000. Today, Oakland County Sheriff's deputies need your help. Need your help to find the man who broke into a home in Pontiac and sexually assaulted a woman. Investigators have released this sketch. Take a close look at it. The incident happened on Friday morning along Starlight Lane just south of Telegraph. The 43-year-old woman says that this man forced open her door and threw her to the floor demanding money. When she said that she didn't have any money to give him, he sexually assaulted her. If you have any information, you're asked to contact police. The Detroit Department of Transportation is partnering up with the Suburban Mobility Authority to launch a new service called Reflex. During the Labor Day holiday weekend and the days that follow, several bus routes will now connect Detroit and several suburbs along Woodward and Gratiot Avenues. This is a service that's going to last for all 7 days of the week without riders needing to stop and then transfer at the border of Detroit. As part of this launch, free fare will also be offered through September 11th. Still to come on Local 4 News here at noon. Peaceful protests turned violent over in Brazil, what led to this shift in energy for demonstrators. Plus, caught in yet another scandal, former Representative Anthony Weiner back in the hot water. Find out why this time.
Mike.
Welcome back, everybody. We do have breaking news out of Groveland Township to our north, where Michigan State Police are investigating a fatal car crash. The one person is confirmed dead after this crash on Dixie near Laring Road. Drivers are being asked to avoid the area as authorities are still on the scene investigating. We will be sure to update you right here on Local 4 once that roadway is reopened and on clickondetroit.com. New this morning from Florida, a SpaceX rocket has exploded on the launch pad. NASA says that it happened during the test launch of an unmanned rocket. A spokesperson for SpaceX is confirming that there were no injuries. The blast could be seen, though, and also felt several miles away. It shook several buildings and also sent clouds of smoke into the air. The explosion comes just before a scheduled launch this Saturday, where the rocket was supposed to carry an Israeli satellite into orbit. And take a look at this. Hundreds of Brazilian protesters smashed out the windows of downtown businesses, multiple banks, and a police SUV in Sao Paulo last night. All of that done in protest over the impeachment of the president. Anti-riot police flooded the city's main avenues with stun grenades and tear gas. It's not clear whether anyone was injured in that demonstration. Former U.S. Representative Anthony Weiner is in some more hot water this afternoon. Child welfare officials are investigating after Weiner sent a picture to a woman of himself in nothing but his underwear. And in that photo, you can see his young son lying in bed next to him. You'll recall Weiner left his position in Congress back in 2011 over a similar sexting scandal. Next here on Local 4 News at noon, summer's not even over yet, and Walmart is already giving customers an early start to holiday shopping. Find out what launches tomorrow. That's sure to save you some money, but you'll be shopping way early for this particular holiday, Andrew.
Sounds like more than Christmas decorations, huh, Rhonda? Can't wait for that story. Out there right now, we're looking at some clouds overhead, much cooler than average. We're looking at 70 degrees, but 67 in Lapeer. A few raindrops out there, but I've got bright, warm conditions coming up in your 7-day weather forecast in a few minutes.
The legend of White Boy Rick may finally have a closing chapter, with Rick Wershey getting out of prison.
As a prosecutor, worthy's job to decide in 2016 what's appropriate.
These three elected officials and the parole board all have the power to make it happen immediately, but will any of them take action?
Every second, every minute, every hour, every day is an injustice. People need to act now.
28 years and counting behind bars for a 17-year-old kid convicted of a nonviolent crime. When will it end, and who will make it happen? The Defenders, tonight at 11.
Welcome back, everybody, on your Thursday. A nice start to the day. Cool and crisp out there with some sunshine. Now, clouds have moved in, producing some raindrops, but notice how they're dissipating, getting more scattered about over the past couple of hours. That's some good news, but still, we're looking at some coalescing right here. Some raindrops coming down over I-94, the Harper Woods area, also Grosse Pointe Park, the east side of the city, right around Chalmers Avenue, right near the Chandler Park area. But this is not going to last all day, so you don't need to worry about that. I think scattered showers will be on and off as we go throughout much of this afternoon, but only here and there. But the clouds, the winds out of the north have an impact on your 4-zone weather. And here it is. Temperatures much lower than average. Low 70s instead of low 80s. 71 to 72 here in Detroit. Here in Detroit, more like 74, but 71, 72 degrees in places like Dearborn. Just down to our south of US 12. You can see Milan at 73 later today. Same thing in Blissfield. Below average conditions with temperatures only in the 60s with all those clouds overhead. In places like Clarkston. Flint only around 67 later today, while in Livingston and northern Washtenaw County, temps around 70 degrees or slightly more. Same for our northern zone north of Hall Road. We're looking at 73 right now. There are those clouds overhead producing a few raindrops, so visibility is looking good. I think you'll be dodging fewer raindrops later this afternoon, this evening for the Bills-Lions game. That's right, preseason still in full effect over at Ford Field. 72 degrees before the game starts. If you're tailgating, you might need an umbrella, but not for long. Mostly cloudy skies right after kickoff, and we're looking at temperatures in the low 60s by the end of the game. Tropical storm Hermine, that's a concern for Florida. You can see it here with lots of heavy rain. It's going to skip across portions of northern Florida and right up the East Coast. These are main concerns through the holiday weekend. It won't be until Sunday or even Monday, Labor Day, and it's still going to hang off the East Coast. So most likely after the holiday, it'll be out of here. But immediately, concerns about flooding, even tornadoes northern Florida. And you got a couple of hurricanes here. This one, Madeline, just south of Hawaii, but Lester is going to travel just to the north of Hawaii. While around here, different story. Not talking about tropical systems, just some scattered light rain this afternoon, an isolated shower here and there, a high of 74. It clears out later this evening and tonight, and look at the sunshine. The bright and warm conditions are on the way, Rhonda, for this holiday weekend with Ford Arts Beats and Eats, middle and upper 70s tomorrow and Saturday, 80 or more. Get to the pool before Labor Day is over.
That is one awesome forecast, Andrew. Thank you. Well, we have a couple of Help Me Hank alerts for you, and this one was short-lived. Some bad news for all the Amazon Prime students out there. Amazon and Wells Fargo, the bank, they have ended the partnership to offer discounted student loans. The partnership offers loans with a lower interest rate to members of Amazon's Prime student program. Unfortunately, the program didn't last long, and it was only around for about 6 weeks. Both Amazon and Wells Fargo confirmed the program is ended, although neither gave a reason why. Probably a lot of people were taking advantage of it. And better news, Walmart is giving customers a head start on their holiday shopping by launching its holiday layaway program. The program officially launches tomorrow, and it gives customers until December 12th to pay off all of their holiday gifts. To help their shoppers out, Walmart has released its annual top toys for the holidays. All the toys were tested, reviewed, and chosen by the experts, kids. And you can check out the list at clickondetroit.com to get a head start on your shopping list. There's much more to come on Local 4 News at noon, including, of course, despite Andrew's forecast for a bit of cooler weather today, swimsuit season is still among us. And if you still haven't found the perfect one, we're going to show you what everyone is wearing in China to the beach.
It's art.
And finally this noon, take a look at this. Women in China are wondering why there's so much fuss about swimsuits these days.
That's right. The face kini has been popular attire on beaches in eastern China for years, Rhonda.
It may look like a costume, but it's actually a type of swimwear made of elastic and fabric. Originally, it was designed to protect against jellyfish bites, but now it's become pretty popular. One designer says she sold 20,000 of them this summer alone.
Look like superheroes.
I don't want one. Have a good day, everybody.
Off the Christmas list.
Right.
Today, start